Hello dear students, this is Ritu Jindal from SDKL DAV Centenary Senior Secondary Public School Mansa, Punjab. I am here to discuss the principle of management given by Henry Fayol, principle of subordination of individual interest to general interest and principle of fair remuneration. These principles given by Henry Fayol are the guidelines for the management, for the managers, for doing or for handling the routine situations, routine problems. It will be very much beneficial for the manager if he follows these principles, as Henry Fayol has given some positive effects as well as consequences if the manager will not follow these principles. So dear students, now let's start the topic, two principles given by Henry Fayol. Subordination of individual interest to general interest. Now dear student, what is the meaning of individual interest? Individual interest means the goal of each and every employee of the organization individually he has taken at the time of taking job. हर बंदे का अपना अपना एक गोल होता है whenever he joined the firm, whenever he start his job. Similarly, general interest is there, and general interest means the goal of the organization. Now, the organization is also running due to the efforts of all the individuals working in the organization. There are two types of goal situated or presence in the organization: individual goals of the employees as well as goal of the organization as whole, common goal, group goal. Now question arises, what is the important, individual goal or general interest, general goal? Before discussing this, I am giving you an example. एम्प्लॉयज को सैलरीज चाहिए कि हाँ यस हमें बोनस चाहिए, हमें हर साल इंक्रीमेंट चाहिए, सैलरीज चाहिए, लेकिन फाइनेंशियल क्राइसिस आ रहे हैं ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज फेसिंग द सिचुएशन ऑफ फाइनेंशियल डिसेबिलिटी और रिजल्ट विल बी कि प्रॉफिट्स नहीं हुए, प्रॉफिट्स कम है, एम्प्लॉयज को सैलरी नहीं मिल पा रही. But if employees will do labor, hard work, then it results into the more profits in the organization. और अगर organization में profit हुआ, organization का goal तो achieve हो गया. Similarly, if there will be the profits in organization, then automatically employees will receive the profits in the form of remuneration, in the form of bonuses. So, according to this principle, the interest of organization must supersede the interest of individuals or employees. Organizational interest should be given first preference as compared to individual interest, because if organizational goal will be achieved, automatically individual goal will be achieved. In the organization, all the employees are working with some objective, and there is always an objective of the organization, as I have earlier told to you. If the objective of individuals are in the same direction, then there is no problem. Problem कब आती है जब दोनों अलग अलग directions में जाएं. एक direction है, no problem, चलता जाएगा work. But if the objective of both the groups are in the different direction, then manager must try to reconcile. Now it's a duty of the manager, as he is the leader of the employees. He has to do the work of a director. He has to reconcile the individual interest with the organizational goal. And if it is not possible, then individual interest must be sacrificed. Then if it will be not possible that there may be the reconciliation between these two interests, then now it is the duty of the members of the organization, employees of the organization, that they have to sacrifice their interest to achieve the interest of organizational goal. Dear student, have you seen the movie हम हैं राही प्यार के? In that movie यही सीन था. आमिर खान की जो फैक्ट्री है उसमें पूरी तरह से लॉस था, and at that time he has to fulfill the order of 200 shirts. उसकी जो लेबर फोर्स थी, they have sacrificed their individual goals, they have sacrificed their salaries, and they have worked, they have hard work for achieving or for fulfilling the order of 200 shirts, और without expecting anything. दिन रात उन्होंने मेहनत करके 200 shirts बनाई, and Amir Khan was successful in fulfilling the order. और result क्या हुआ, company grow करी, और company ने grow किया, then automatically employees has received their remunerations. So if organizational goal, meantime organizational goal and individual goals are not on the same direction, then employees should sacrifice their goal and do work hard for achievement of organizational goal, because if it will be achieved, it will be received, then automatically they will achieve their individual goals. As organizational goal is more important than personal interest, while taking decision, a manager must give, it's a responsibility of manager also. He must give priority to the benefits of organization and not to the personal benefit. So subordination of individual interest to general interest not to be followed only on employees. It should be followed by the managers or superiors also. Try to achieve personal goal with the organizational goal and not by sacrificing organizational goal. Managers should not take unfair decisions by taking bribes or by giving benefits to their relatives, but decision must be for the benefit of organization. अपने relatives को benefit देने के बारे में नहीं सोचना. Benefit should be towards the organization. Let's take an example related to this. Suppose in an organization, purchase manager has to purchase some inputs. अपने रिश्तेदारों की शॉप पे गया, वहां पे उसे चीज मिल रही थी 1100 रुपीज, और आउटसाइडर मार्केट द प्राइस ऑफ द इनपुट्स वाज 1000 यूनिट. फिर भी मैनेजर ने ऑर्डर प्लेस किया अपने फैमिली रिलेटिव्स को. अब नाउ देयर इज अ वायलेशन ऑफ principle of subordination of individual interest to general interest, because in the situation manager has not given the importance to organization, he has given the importance to relatives, और उसने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को पर यूनिट में 100 रुपए का घाटा दिलाया. दैट इज अगेंस्ट दिस प्रिंसिपल. Employees must sacrifice their leaves or attending family functions if organization need the presence of employees. Means employees should be committed. If organization has their need required them, then it is a duty of employees that they have to sacrifice their personal functions or their leaves to achieve the organizational goal. Manager can ensure this by his or her exemplary behavior. Again, manager has to play the role of director, role of leader, role of motivator. He has to make the example behind the employees. अगर मैनेजर करेगा, लीडर करेगा, तो employees तो खुद उसके पीछे अपने आप करेंगे. Manager also should not misusing his authority for the personal favor. Earlier we have discussed that point. Similar example is same. Before buying raw material, the manager must compare the prices and he should give the order to that person whose prices are in the favor of organization. So now the positive and negative of this principle. Positive effects of principle of subordination of individual interest to general interest. Achievement of organizational goal, no doubt. Coordination between individual and organizational goal. And what will be the consequences if we not follow this principle? No achievement of organizational goal, even employees will suffer in long run. नुकसान तो बेटा employees को ही होना है. अगर organization घाटे में जाएगी, organization पीछे जाएगी, तो automatically उसका ultimately loss किसको जाएगा? Employees को. They have to sacrifice their salary, even they have to sacrifice from their job also. So that is all about the subordination of individual interest to general interest. Now next, principle of fair remuneration. Principle of remuneration to person. Now according to FAOL, it is the duty of the employer, it is the duty of the organization to pay the fair, just and equitable salaries or remuneration to the employees. Salary equitable should be according to their job, according to their capacity, according to their working. The remuneration can be known as fair. According to this principle, employees in the organization must be paid fairly or adequately to give the maximum satisfaction. The remuneration must be just, adequate and fair. It should be equitable. ऐसा नहीं है कि पीएन और मैनेजर की सैलरी बराबर होगी, but salary should be equitably distributed. Means according to their work, they should receive the salary. Because if employees are underpaid, they will not be satisfied, or an unsatisfied person can never contribute to his maximum and can never contribute for the achievement of organizational goal. Dissatisfaction will lead to increase in the employees turnover, no doubt. If the employees will be dissatisfied, तो वो आपका organization छोड़ के जाएंगे, and that lead to increase in the employees turnover. So to have stability in the organization and to get maximum efforts from employees, the employees must be paid fairly. Pay fair wages so that employees can maintain minimum standard of living. Fair wages are required to maintain the standard of living by the employees. At the time of deciding wages, some things should be taken into consideration. Minimum Wage Act, competitors policy regarding the wages, earning capacity of the firm, and also the working of the employees, what type of work they are doing. Overall pay and compensation should be fair to both employees and the organization. दोनों के लिए fair हो, organization के part में भी और employees के part में भी. With increase in profits and prosperity of the organization, increases the salaries and wages. If organization will increase, earn more profits and prosperity, then it is the responsibility of the organization to increase the salaries and wages of the employees also, because it is due to the efforts made by the employees. Sharing of gain with the employees, no doubt we have to share the gains with employees, because employees are not working only for happiness in the organization, they are working for the remuneration, and they demand key remuneration regularly. There should be increase in the remuneration. This principle match with scientific principle of harmony, not discord. Later on we will discuss the scientific principle given by F.W. Taylor, harmony, not discord. Example is here, if the organization has earned more profits in 1 year or another year, it should share the part of profits with the employees also, along with the shareholders or owners. Now, positive effects. If the manager will follow the principle of fair remuneration, then what will be the positive effects in the organization? Employees get motivated, no doubt employees will be motivated. Create healthy working atmosphere and relations. Healthy atmosphere will be created and the relations between the manager and the employees will be created. So this is a positive effects. Employees will be motivated and also the relation will be positive between the employer and employee, and that leads to create an healthy working atmosphere. Devotion and commitment of employees improve, no doubt. If they will receive their fair remuneration, then their devotion and their commitment will increase. Consequences of violation, negative effects. If we not follow, not negative effects, if we not follow the principle, then what can be the consequences? Increase in the labor turnover, dissatisfaction and demotivation of the employees. So dear students, that is all about the subordination of individual interest to general interest and principle of fair remuneration given to the employees. So this is the end of today's session. I hope you have understood the topic. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Goodbye.